Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Carry On Cruising. Carry On Cruising is the sixth in the series of Carry On films to be made, and was released in 1962. It was the first in the Carry On series to be filmed in color, and was based on an original story by Eric Barker. P&O Orient Lines were thanked in the credits. Regulars Sid James, Kenneth Williams, and Kenneth Connor appear in the movie, whereas Joan Sims and Charles Hawtrey do not. Sims took ill shortly before filming began and was replaced by Dilys Lay, making her Carry On debut at 4 days' notice. Hawtrey was dropped for demanding star billing, but returned for the next entry, while Sims returned 2 years later in Carry On Cleo. Liz Fraser notches up the second of her 4 appearances here. Lance Percival makes his only appearance in the series in Carry On Cruising, playing the ship's chef, the role originally designated for Hawtrey. Plot: Captain Crowther has 5 of his crew replaced at short notice before a new cruise voyage begins. Not only does he get the 5 most incompetent crewmen ever to sail the 7 seas, but the passengers turn out to be a rather strange bunch too. The SS Happy Wanderer is the cruise ship, and after this voyage, Crowther hopes to get a job as captain on a transatlantic ship, promising the crew members their jobs will be safe under the new captain. Starting off from England, the Happy Wanderer calls at unnamed ports in Spain, Italy, and North Africa before going home again. Single ladies Gladys and Flo take the cruise, with Flo hoping to find a husband. Bridget is her usual dotty and entertaining self, and one unnamed passenger never disembarks, but always goes straight to the bar to drink, to forget an unidentified woman. The crew and passengers settle in as the ship leaves port, and head chef Wilfred Haynes finds out he is seasick. Mario Fabrizi makes a quick appearance as one of the cooks under Haynes. Ed Devereaux, best known for the part of Matt Hammond in Indiana the Australian TV series Skippy, appears as a young officer. Gladys and Flo fall for the PT instructor Mr. Jenkins, but nothing comes of it, especially when Flo turns out to be hopeless in the gym. Meanwhile, the new men try to impress Crowther, but disaster follows disaster, with him getting knocked out and covered in food at a party. Meanwhile, ship's doctor Dr. Bin has fallen for Flo, but she wants nothing to do with him, so he serenades her with a song after leaving Italy, which she does not hear as she is asleep. Gladys, who has heard the song, realizes that Flo is in love with Bin and, with the help of First Officer Marchbanks, arranges a plot for Bin and Flo to get together. It works, and the confident Bin finally confesses his feelings to a gobsmacked Flo, who returns his affections. Crowther lets the 5 newcomers know that they have improved since the cruise began, simply by doing their jobs and not by trying to impress him. They learn that the captain has been in charge of the Happy Wanderer for 10 years and decide to hold a surprise party for him, with the passengers. Haynes bakes him a many-flavored cake, and the barman cables the former barman for the recipe of the captain's favorite drink, the Aberdeen Angus. The party goes well, and Crowther gets his telegram telling him he has the captaincy of the new ship. He turns it down as he recognizes it does not have the personal touch of a cruise ship, and prefers the company of his own crew. Thank you for watching. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.